Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Rivals on the Pitch podcast. Today, maybe a little special because some of us lucky hosts, were able to go to the Tampa Bay Premier League Fan Fest. I wonder who was there. Well, and we're going to go over match week 33. That is still happening. You know, Manchester City had to play a couple times this week. Brighton, as we'll get into later as well. And we'll go into match week 34. Oh my God, we're so close to the end of this season.
The races are on.
Yes. The relegation battle is interesting. Sorry, Alan. The title race is getting interesting. Sorry, Pat. Yeah. And you know, what else? There's a lot to go over. We'll get into all that today, all right, guys? I'm Randy, your fellow Liverpool supporter. At least I had a good weekend.
I'm Pat.
That's it?
And I'm Alan, your fellow Tottenham Mighty Hotspur supporter.
Still?
We're not going down. We're not going down. This is Tottenham. We're not going down.
You've been down. You can't go any further down.
I'll explain. I'll lay it out for you guys later.
Okay. Well, like you've done all season.
Yeah,
it's gone pretty well for you.
Don't worry.
No, you shouldn't be the one worrying. The one who's worrying is the guy over here with the red lights on.
The emergency lights.
I think there's caution. It's like what decon, threat level 5, whatever.
Fire.
Charlie or Delta.
What was that you were drinking? Arsenal tears, Pat?
Wow.
Oh, too soon.
Wow, man. we get. I'm not even gonna get into it.
So you would have really enjoyed being out in Tampa. You would have been amongst your people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sea of red out there.
Yeah.
It was red for Arsenal, red for Liverpool, and red for United.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
And red for Chelsea, right? Those are red cards. No.
Yeah. After that spanking, yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, who? I guess we gotta let Randy open, right? Because he's the only one who's when you're not playing for anything, the games come a little easier, no pressure.
Oh
right?
Wow! I thought
No
it comes
excitement,
easier when you had
boring.
like a 10-point lead at the top, but I guess not everyone can bottle it 4 times in a row. But we'll get to that.
Oh wow! We're gonna pretend that like Pep didn't win like 7 out of the 10 leagues against Klopp, right? He basically retired Klopp. He's like 50.
Okay. We won something at least. It was close, but let's see if you can get to 90 and 100 for a start.
We'll see.
But all right, yeah. Well, it was a good game. The first Merseyside derby at the new I don't even know, at the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
I think it's
pretty
Hung
nice,
isn't it?
I looked it up. I don't want to say anything wrong.
And that's the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
Yeah, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Yes, it was nice, but
A nice hill.
yeah, nice hill. Want to say the rest?
No.
Dickinson. No, all right, we'll edit that part out. But yeah, it was an interesting game to say. It was good to see Mo Salah in the starting lineup, Curtis Jones playing as well, Isak making a start. I think I'll get into more once we get into it, but I think just the fact that Ekitike was out, they were just like had no choice but to put Isak in, because during this game, Isak was lost. He was non-existent. He didn't even touch the ball at all. I forgot he was playing. I forgot he started, honestly. And it was just it wasn't a good first half for us. I mean, it wasn't a good 20 minutes because whenever we had the ball, we couldn't even string in 2 passes. Florian Wirtz had the ball and would try to do too much or just lose control of the ball. And, Everton just, they controlled it. They were the better team. We couldn't do much. We're hanging on. And then, Ndiaye scored the goal. And I just thought after that, it was, typical Everton, typical Liverpool's, giving up the lead and everything. They were going hard with that celebration, but, sometimes you gotta hold off. As we know in the Premier League, you can't celebrate too early. Unfortunately for them, but good
It
for
was
us.
like his weenus was his little elbow was,
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that
it
kept
was a
him.
harsh one, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, but, and if I felt bad because, the whole stadium was erupting, the way Endais, was celebrating, in the derby, everything like that, and then just to be taken away, it sucks, it happens, I think the emotions because it's a derby match, he
yeah,
got too much of him, but, good thing for us was that scare woke us up, which, it sucks that we need that to wake us up a bit. But Cody Gakpo was able to get a nice through ball to Mo Salah, and of course, come in clutch, giving us his whatever he can till the end of the season. He was able to score, and it was good for us. I was happy for that. We didn't concede. We go into the half with the one up, and it's, again, the same story as always. I think we get too complacent, and then Everton take advantage. They had a nice ball go in. Beto takes it, and I think he falls in with Kunate, who just they all two of them collide into Mamarashvili, who ends up being injured. I think he had a laceration on his leg or knee, something like that, and had
Yeah.
to be taken out. And then how to make a debut for Freddie Woodman, you know, uh, in the Merseyside Derby. You know, when coming in, I don't think he had time to warm up or anything like that. Just coming in, being thrown into the game, and I have to say he had composure. There was one pass from Virgil van Dijk. I think he headed the ball, and then he was giving the space to. No, I think he let the ball bounce, and he was trying to use his body to hold back. I think Beto or someone, and it was getting too close. But Woodman was able to show poise. I think he was able to chest it. He wasn't able to freak out, and it was good to see from a third string goalkeeper. But you know, as we get to the end, I was telling Alan because he was there. I was like, "This is this is going to be Liverpool's game winner, or it's going to be Everton's game winner
yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
last minute, deep into stoppage time, corner kick for Liverpool. Either we score here, or Everton is going to come back and hit us on that counter and win it because that's been the story of the season for us. But luckily for us, Virgil van Dijk was able to get a nice header in and seal the deal for us. But you know, it wasn't the great showing, but we had to get the win, and it was good for us. Mo Salah got the win. Woodman made his debut and got a clean sheet. It's just things are still shaky. Virgil's been shaky. Konate's been shaky. It sucks when your best defender happens to be Curtis Jones, and he's not a defender. But it's a win. It gives us a little more space between Chelsea, who is in sixth place behind us. But during this game, during this today, that changed into Brighton, but it gives us a little
Yep.
buffer. So we go into the next game, with some space.
That
But I just want to keep winning. Like I said, I want to get into fourth place because I want to earn Champions League. I don't want to be in fifth because it was given. But what can I say? 3 points against
you're
a
welcome.
hard Everton team. But at least we got the win.
I'm not
Like, what
gonna
about
say
you
it.
guys? What?
The that first half, honestly, it was bad. Verts looked
Yeah,
like
I'm
match
happy
week
he got
one
subbed.
Verts because he was bad passes. I'm not saying that Liverpool is lucky they didn't lose this game, but they're lucky that Everton didn't go. You guys didn't go into the half 1-1 or 2-1
Yeah,
because there was a lot of chances created by Everton. I think they had the crowd on their side. I mean, it's a
yeah,
derby, so you kind of have to expect the worst. Derbies are played differently no matter what derby it is. It's just
Right.
they're just different.
yeah,
Records are out the door.
yeah,
But the way Verts was playing, it was like
yeah,
because you thought he's like okay, he that phase of his career, his Premier League's rough start is over.
yeah,
We're into a new version of Verts, but it looked bad. I was like, ooh, Randy, I don't think. I think
I know.
we came out here to
I
watch
was
them
like, he's
lose.
gonna get subbed off. I mean, we had to get him off. The same with
Yeah,
Isak. They were doing nothing. They were Isak couldn't do anything because he didn't get the ball, but that was
yeah.
because Verts couldn't get it. He would lose possession, and we couldn't. Like I said, we couldn't string like two passes. Everything was, Everton had the pressure, and Verts wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was because it was the derby in the new stadium. I think he just maybe got nervous or something, but he was horrible. And I was glad that Slot was able to take both of them out. Um, but it could have been worse. But yeah, I agree.
So
Verts and Isak, they were like the worst players in the squad that day.
so what's the injury like for the keeper moving forward?
He's not going to be out for that long. I don't know where that
There's not a
laceration
whole lot
is.
of not a whole lot of season. Oh, it's laceration. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's a cut, so that's the thing. You got to see where they cut it. If it's like on the knee, which is where you moving, so it could be longer. But if it's
They'll
on the
just buy a
leg,
hot glue
we'll
it.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot glue it. Why not? But yeah, the good thing is we had a good the third string had a good showing, so that's a little confidence. It could have been bad. It could have been like the Kinski, debacle, but at least he was able to hold his own
Yeah.
and
Alan's catching
help us get to
strays here.
3. Yeah,
Don't worry,
and
don't
help
worry.
us
We're
get 3
coming through.
points. We're coming through.
I
Oh.
think here by the end of the season is gonna be thanking us that we played a little stop to Brighton because they're coming hot. They're coming in hot. They're the most informed team right now. So
Wh- Why? Why are they most formed team? Because they beat a team that wasn't in form.
no, because of their
2 teams that
last
haven't been in form.
Don't you
their
play them
last.
next?
No, we played Crystal Palace.
No, Tottenham. Doesn't Tottenham play Brighton next? Or
No,
did you
they
Where we
just
just
played
play?
them?
played them.
Oh,
We play.
okay, yeah, that's right.
I'm
That's
saying
right.
like
Yeah.
out of their last 5, they have the best records right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're the most informed. I think since the beginning of
Yeah,
I
they
forgot
started
what it
off
was.
slow. They had
Yeah,
a little like period where they couldn't string along wins or anything, and now they're getting hot. And because of today's game against Chelsea, look at where they're
Hmm.
at now, 6th place.
uh, uh,
Well, speaking on
yeah.
Brighton, should we just get into Alan, the Brighton Spurs game?
This is a game.
T-
Oh man,
yeah, let's get right into it. I mean,
what did you think of the
what
lineup?
about
First
a
of all,
heartbreak? The lineup, I liked it. Well,
okay,
I
yeah.
was skeptical of it, right? Because we haven't seen Basuma play for a while. We have, Bentaker, he's coming in after injury. We haven't seen him play for a few months. Conor Gallagher hasn't been the best under Frank or Tudor. And then you had Simmons on the left. When we saw that in the beginning of the season, where everyone was like crying out, like, "No, let's can't put him on the left. Let's put him in his position." But to me, it's I'm not gonna knock it if that's what this manager is doing. It's hey, let's try something new. Everything else we've been doing hasn't worked. Not seeing Simmons last week against Sunderland was kind of a head scratcher. We kind of figured he would play. Because he kind of seems like the deserving player. So not seeing him out there, I was like, okay, well, he must know what he's doing. And then so when the Brighton uh, lineup came up,
Game.
I was like, okay, like what I hate is Tottenham. They, when the lineup comes up, they don't do it by position; they do it by numerical.
Yeah, I
So it's
hate
like
Oh
that.
yeah.
I
you're like,
hate
what the
that.
heck? So it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
I go to
But
Google because Google usually tells you if you go to lineups.
but
Oh
then if you
yeah.
do the
That's
Google one and then you do the Premier League one, they do it differently. Like sometimes they have the formations set up differently, and you're like, I don't know which
Yeah.
one to believe. So
exactly. That's what happened with the Liverpool game. I thought, oh, we're gonna play different position. No, Dominic Soboslai was playing right back, and then when I go to the Premier League or whatever, it's Curtis Jones is in the right back. So I just it's hard to see which
yeah.
formation and what player is playing in what position.
But we did see Madison on the bench. I think that was more of
Yeah.
a. I don't think he was ever going to be playing. I think that was more of a morale booster, and hey, come get the feel of this, and let's give the fans something. I don't know,
Remember
but
this?
yeah, right. Hey, this is called
Oh,
football.
I'm still here.
But uh, it was a must win. Every game right now is gonna be a must win. Every game is we have to get max points out of it. But there was a lot of last week. I wanted to try to convince myself that there were some positives, and there were. on that Sunderland game. Things were a little differently. You saw more out of the players. You kind of saw more of that will to win. Um, so you're like, okay, maybe the needle's moving. Come this game, Brighton game, I think it was way different. I think the attacking football was back. The energy was back. The players looked more motivated. They looked more in sync. They looked more cohesive. It's like, okay,
And the
it's.
crowd, bro, that crowd
Yeah,
was
like,
Yeah.
livid. They were
and
they were cheering. They were going for it.
and that's what we did for Forest, but it just wasn't working under Tudor. Um, who knows? Maybe it's the fact that De Zerbi is a long term manager that these players are buying into it. Like maybe with Igor, I don't know. I think one of you guys mentioned it. Like, why buy into a manager that's only going to be here for a few months?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that's what kind of shifted the tide. It was good to see, like I said, exciting football. Javi creating, an assist and scoring that beautiful goal, but unfortunately, it's
Get pulled over
there's
Charleston.
a few incidents, mistakes made that cost us the game. Um, the Matoma one, maybe before it got crossed, defending might have been better, a little bit better positioning, but that Matoma goal it was just there's no
It was a
stopping
beauty.
Class.
that,
Yeah.
huh?
Well, but he was totally a mark though. Like there's
Exactly,
gonna
that's
be
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
some, yeah, but it
Yeah,
was a beautiful goal. No one's gonna catch that. But
no.
at the same time, like he was totally unmarked.
Exactly.
Yeah. He
And
had all the time in the
it's
world to line it up.
he wasn't even supposed to be playing. He got subbed in super early.
Yeah.
He hasn't scored in a while. And all of a sudden he decides he wants to turn it up. It's one of those, like, not that they got lucky because of it, but it ended up
Yeah.
helping them out. That early injury was actually something that gave him, a chance. Um, and then that last goal, Kevin Danzo, he should have just cleared the ball. If you would have cleared the ball, who knows? Maybe you would have cleared the ball and they would have recycled it and we would still be talking about a 2-2 right now. But
Why take the chance
why take
Yeah.
the
that
chance?
late?
Exactly.
That late.
Yeah. Just clear it. Everybody gets set up defensively, like
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of players that are ready to go on the counter when he was trying to get the ball under control. So there's a lot of players that, again, left unmarked because they were slowly making their way back, thinking that they're ready to make some runs, and um, it, another header in, and it results in a 2-2, and it's a heartbreak. It's a heartbreak because after Javi scored, it felt like, okay, now is the time. Here we are. We're in this. Um,
You
it
think
was a
the
perfect opportunity.
celebration was a little too much at the time?
I don't think it
No,
was.
I
I
don't
think
Okay.
think so.
it
It,
wasn't
it did
just about that game.
it did feel like it. Like when they scored, it almost felt like, okay, I think that might be game
Yeah.
because Tottenham looked the better team, I think. But
For the most
unfortunately,
game, yeah.
Brighton are just more efficient with the
Yeah.
chances that they have.
Exactly. They make the most of what the little chances they have. They've done it to us in the past where we can dominate the game, but they go 2 for 2 on their chances, and that's all it takes.
No.
That celebration wasn't just the celebration of that game. I felt like that celebration meant more. It was like we're celebrating, like, moving forward. We're celebrating coming out of this ugly, nasty rut of, like, emotions, and like it just felt like
Maybe
he
that helped him
wasn't.
get his confidence back in a
Yeah,
way. He's
exactly. Like
just
he
like,
wasn't
yo, I'm
just
back. I'm
celebrating the
here.
goal. Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna do this. But I will say maybe time wise, could they have added more time to the clock? But when they scored, we still had what, 2 minutes left. So I won't say that that's an issue. I don't want to say it's questionable, but when I saw Palhinha come in, I was kind of wondering what that sub was about because, at the end of the game, Javi Simmons was cramped up. He couldn't keep going. So we essentially were playing 10 on 11. So, I mean, with 10 players, we drew to Brighton. So, that tells you everything, how good we are. But if you would have had an extra player, an extra sub,
Good.
maybe Javi could have gone out. You could have brought in an extra midfielder or something, Sorry, you had, let me see who you had on the
Or even
bench.
an extra defender.
An
Or
extra defender,
Dragusin.
someone. No, not Dragusin.
No,
Just
not Dragus.
Pat
Oh.
Matisar. I think we should run him on. You know, see him because he has some legs, so he can run around. Um, time waste.
A
But
dark arts, you mean?
but yeah, a little
No.
bit. Yeah, I would close my eyes and be like, I don't care. Do what you want. I'm not watching. You know, I would have accepted it. Damn, what was I gonna say? But Palhinha did have that shot on goal, and I swore that was gonna go in, but it had took a little deflection. So I almost kind of bit my tongue when I was like, "Why is he coming in?" I even turned to Rainey. I was like, "This is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Why bring in Palhinha?" And then like 2 seconds later, he has a shot on goal that would have gone in. And then there's another opportunity in the first half where Javi didn't square it up to Kolomoani, who was right there in front of goal. I don't know if he didn't see him or he just felt like he needed to take the shot, but he took the shot and bounced off the crossbar or the post. And
Yeah.
that would have brought us into the half 2-0 or 2-1 or something, and we could have stopped the game out there. But luckily, West Ham, Crystal Palace went out there. They drew 0-0 to West Ham. I was watching the game, right? And the commentators were giving West Ham a lot of compliments for some reason. I don't understand what
I
it
thought
is.
they
I think.
played. I think they look good, West Ham.
Do you think they look better than Crystal Palace?
Yeah, I did. They
I
looked
t-
better than. I
to a
think they
certain
could have won that
degree.
game.
I think Crystal Palace could have won it too. I think towards the end, Crystal Palace had their number. They're the only ones that actually made a goal. It was called off, but I felt like I don't know. Maybe I'm just watching it differently, but I feel like West Ham was
Yeah,
kind
you
of
were
just
watching it differently.
yeah, where they were bad, but I just felt like Crystal had answers for them. So what I'm hoping for, right? So this is how I'll say I was gonna lay it out. I'm gonna lay it out
Still
right now, right?
hopeful.
Okay.
Still hoping.
Oh, I am very hopeful. It's too easy,
Too easy.
People say, "Oh, West Ham have it." No, all it takes is 1 week, and we flip flop. 1 week. All right. So listen. The pressure was on us, right? Because they're like, "Well, look at the table. Oh, they're right behind you." Oh, and what happens, right? So you're imagine running a race and you keep looking behind you to see who's behind you. And at some point, you're either gonna mess up or you're gonna slow down because you're trying to see who's catching up. And that happened to us, right? We're back here thinking like, oh, no one's gonna catch us. We keep looking, and then West Ham passes up, and we're like, damn. So I think it's a matter of timing, right? Just like Arsenal, right? Arsenal's been leading, but now guess who's catching up?
Ooh, nice segue.
All right. So on the other side of the table, West Ham leapfrogged us, and now it's in their hands. So can they
Yeah.
handle the pressure? Right.
But who's running that? Is it Xavi? Because he got cramps and he's gonna slow down and he ain't gonna jump it.
Nah, don't worry about that. He'll get his liquid IVs in him. So now we're doing the chasing, right? And it's not ideal, but I think that kind of gives us a little bit of advantage. And also, I want to look at West Ham's next 5 or their last remaining 5 matches, right?
All right. You know what? You tell us the games, and
we'll say.
Randy and I will tell you what the points are.
If West Ham wins it, yeah.
Okay,
and
but
then
okay,
we'll
let
do
me.
the math. We'll do the math.
Yeah, we'll do the math.
All right, well, let me get into what I'm gonna say though, right?
All right.
So they got Everton, Brentford, Leeds, Newcastle, and Arsenal, right?
Okay.
That's West Ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Everton is playing for Europa,
Yeah.
for a European position, so they're not going down easy. All right, you have Brentford. Brentford is
Could
great
make it as well.
at punching up, but they also are a great mid-table team where they don't underestimate teams below them. So I think they're going to be hard to beat. Then you got Arsenal. Arsenal's playing for a title league, right? And Arsenal's going to look at West Ham like this is a must win.
Wait, when is that Arsenal game though? It's the last one?
Last one.
No, that's not the last
Oh,
one.
no, it's not. Okay.
So that's 3
not it?
games. So
Okay.
it's Everton, Brighton, Arsenal.
I think it all depends
And then they got-
on when they're playing as well.
Why?
Because if Arsenal can't mathematically win it, then it's like, what's the point? it's already locked up. That's just the things like that you have to
You
take into
think they're gonna
consideration.
wanna? They're gonna keep trying to go for it. It's not gonna be.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna
but
be
regardless, yeah,
mathematically
maybe just to get
impossible
the
by
just to
week
get the tally.
36. All right.
Look at their form. April's not good for them.
This is May.
Oh, yeah, so okay, but they still got
And
a
then they
couple more
got
games left.
Newcastle. Newcastle's not easy. Newcastle away at St. James Park. And then you got
Newcastle
Leeds.
lost to who?
Leeds is
They
still a
lost.
team that doesn't. They're not gonna sit back
But
and
they're in
relax.
form. Look at what they did to Man United. Was it Man United?
Exactly.
No, it was against
Man United, yes.
yeah.
So this is West Ham. Exactly. See, so you're feeding me exactly. Buy into it, Randy. Come on.
So what are you trying to say?
Yeah, but
Keep going.
okay, go
right.
go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is people are thinking that West Ham is going to go undefeated for the rest of the season. They're making it seem like
No. Who's saying
West
that?
Ham. Everybody,
They're gonna get
everyone's like
points.
West Ham's.
They're in
West Ham
better
is
form than Tottenham, but I
okay,
don't think
but
they're
do you look
undefeated.
at so form? You can't look at you can't just say form and not look at the schedule, right?
No, I agree.
Okay,
So,
then
so you
what's
tell
your
me
schedule?
that an informed West Ham is going to be Arsenal?
Could.
All right, so
You
let's go
never
game by
could be?
game. Let's go game by game. All right, what's the first one for West Ham?
Everton.
Everton. Randy
Who
just
almost
faced
beat-
Everton.
Where? Where at?
They're at West Ham. They're in London Stadium.
They'll win that game. 3 points.
No, what?
No, I say draw 1 point.
Everton-
All right, I will go with the draw.
Everton
We'll go
has
1 point.
everything to play for right now.
All right, what's the next game?
Brentford.
I think
Where
Brentford.
at? You got to spell
Brentford's a
location, no
hard
one
team
matters.
to. You can't tell me Brentford.
Where are
is
they
easy.
playing?
Brentford's hard at home. Brentford is hard at
Oh,
home.
they're playing at Brentford.
All right,
West
so let's
Ham's
give
away.
them 0.
Brentford. Yeah, Brentford.
All right,
wins
what's
it.
the next one?
Then it's Arsenal at home.
They'll lose that game because Arsenal. If
Emirates.
Arsenal if they got the title locked down by then it's an easy win. If we lose the title by then, it's gonna be an easy win. I think by that point, I think it'll be decided. 2 games in.
I think
yeah.
Arsenal will get 3 points.
Yeah.
On that
so
one. Yeah.
okay, so 0. What's the next 2?
Newcastle away. That could be a draw.
It could be a draw. I'm thinking. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah. Yeah, draw.
They have a tough schedule, yeah. But all right, what's the last one?
Leeds at home.
Leeds. They'll win that one at least.
Okay.
Last game. This could mean if they stay up or not. So that's 5 points.
Points. Okay.
All right. So
and what's
now,
your schedule like?
Yeah. What's Tottenham's schedule like?
All right. We got Wolves away.
Wolves have been in good form so far.
You just got whopped by is that even a word? Is that even a phrase? But they just got
Mollywop.
whipped.
Yeah.
Whooped by
What
Leeds.
do you think?
Yeah, and
Randy?
and what's more dangerous than an injured wolf?
I'm gonna say a draw. 1.
That's what I was thinking too. A draw.
All right. What's the next one?
After we just drew with the most informed team, and when you don't want to talk about form, but when you talk about Tottenham, let's throw form out the window. Austin Villa.
Villa.
So
3
0
points.
points.
Okay. Leeds.
Leeds.
Leeds at home.
At Tottenham.
You're not good at home. Draw.
We're not going away or home.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Tottenham win that one, but Randy says draw, go draw. All right, what's the next one?
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea's in horrible form.
Yeah, so you'll
But
be
I feel
Chelsea.
like
no one will
I feel like
expect it.
Chelsea would win.
Yeah?
Well, yeah. I just feel like Chelsea would win. They're not going to lose to Spurs. They'll lose to everyone else, but they're not going to lose to Spurs.
No,
And then
I
Everton.
agree. I did say that. I feel like they will lose every single game until Spurs, and Spurs will give them their first win.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna
It's
say
just
0
typical
points.
them.
All right, what's the next one?
And then Everton.
Like you said, Everton
where?
have to play for. They can make it to Europe. 0 points for you.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think you guys are
Dude, what?
completely just
I
hating
think your
on
plan
Tottenham.
backfired.
Everything
in your face.
Everything you used to describe West Ham, you just went against it. So don't worry. I'm confident come the end of the season, we're not in
Okay,
a
wait,
relegation
then-
So
zone.
what do we think?
that-
Everton. Last game of the season. Let's give them at
for
least
all
one
the
win.
marbles.
At least one win.
Then give it to Wolves. Then give him the Wolves win. I don't think he's going to beat Everton.
All right. So what did we say? Wolves was a draw. So we'll give them
Yeah,
a
draw. Still 5, I guess, right? Or I don't 5 or
3
4.
plus 1. And what did we say for Everton? Draw?
I say Everton's winning because they're playing for they're playing for Europe.
So
All
why
right.
are they beating West Ham then?
So that's 5 points too. So 5 and 5. So you're
See?
done. You're
It
done.
still
So.
doesn't. You still
No,
yeah.
I don't get how you guys get the same
Listen.
theories that West Ham have, where they're coming up 5. You guys like, no, actually,
What's
it's just
Tottenham's
Tottenham.
record? Win, draw, lose, or win? What's Tottenham's record? What's Tottenham's record for win? Like how many wins, how many draws, how many losses?
7, 10, 16.
And West Ham?
8, 9, 16.
Okay, so the one extra win above you when you got a draw. So that's the 2 points right there. So they won a game that you drew. So pretty even form. And Randy and I, against different teams, we predicted that you would both end up with 5 points out of 5 games. I feel like for two teams that are almost equally in form,
Yeah.
and West Ham look like they're playing better. You guys looked better this weekend than I think West Ham looked like in Crystal Palace.
But you guys always make mistakes, and that is something that West
this was
Ham
the first game
do
that I
very
think we've
little
seen a
of.
shift in the style
I'm
of
telling
play.
you.
Could it be a fluke, or is it actually turning around? Well, West Ham, I feel like, have been in a slightly better form the past couple games already. So
Nuno
if you
is
guys
doing
are
some
almost
work over
equal
there.
in
He's
form,
been
I think
there
it's
a
pretty.
while.
So talk to me about Everton then. Talk to me about Everton.
Like you said, Everton is up there. They have a chance. If they would have beaten Liverpool or a drew, they're still
Yeah.
close to getting to Europe.
We
That is
said
something to
both
fight
would
for.
draw.
Because
Both would
Everton was
draw.
a better team that day. They should have beat Liverpool.
Yeah,
So-
but that's what it is in the game. Sometimes, like we said, better form. You can shoot 19 shots on
you guys are
target,
just
and that
hating.
one shot from the
I'm
other
telling
team
you,
is
this
the
another
only is the
team, you guys
goal.
have been like,
That's
this
it.
would have been it.
Listen, yeah, maybe they
Well,
should have
sorry your
beat
plan
Liverpool,
didn't
but
work out.
Liverpool relies on corners, so they can't score from open play. So
Wow. Look how far that's worked for you now. Where's that lead? Where's that lead, Pat? I don't see it anymore.
But so I think it's pretty even. I think we gave both teams 5 games, 5 points.
I'm trying to be realistic. I think that's the best thing.
Unless you play better football than West Ham are playing right now, I don't think you're gonna go above them. You have to win at least 3 of those 5 games. Do you see yourself winning at least 3 of those games?
Yes.
3 out of 5.
Yes.
And 1 draw, maybe 1 loss. That's it.
Yes.
Which is the only team you're losing to?
The only team we're lose to, it's either going to be Chelsea because we're at Stamford Park and Stamford Bridge, and I feel like that's I don't know. Who knows? We might come out and play that. I mean,
you might. I feel like everyone's expecting Tottenham to turn up because of the way Chelsea have been playing, and I feel like that's why it's not going to go your way. Because I feel like you guys are going to think it's in the bag.
Yeah.
And like Chelsea, they're trying to get into Europe as well. So I feel like that's more pressure. They have to they have to turn it up.
They're sliding.
I know.
By then, it might not happen. By then, they might be too far gone.
Yeah. But still, they
Same
want to
thing
get
with Everton.
He
By
wants
then,
to end up on a high.
By the time Everton, we get to Everton, they might have nothing to play for, or they're already in. Wolves relegated. Aston Villa,
already. Locked for third.
They're locked for third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I mean, they're getting Champions League.
We'll see.
So, I'm confident.
We'll see. All right. Listen, if you're confident, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? No one can tell you otherwise.
That's good.
If you think you're not going down, then you're not going down. Yeah. But just don't tell me anything when I tell you we're going to win the league.
Don't worry, I can say anything.
We're still first. We're still first. You're in relegation.
Yeah. Wow. It's true.
And I said that when in the podcast where Randy was out. I said it's different. I think if we had fallen to second already, I feel like it would be easier to believe that we're going to bottle it. But we haven't fallen to second yet.
But you did say
City have the game in hand, but they have to win it. Whereas you guys are already in relegation. It's different to say that you're not going to get relegated.
Game in hand.
We'll
And then
see.
wait, it's goal difference.
Yeah, but
Then
if
they
they
The
win,
goal
it's
jump.
gonna be.
differential is so close too that it might not. Oh, what if you lose the league by goal differential?
I mean, yeah. I
That
mean, that'll be
that would
tough.
mean if you lose this by goal differential, that it kind of boils down to the game tactics, doesn't it?
I
Yeah.
would feel like
Gyökeres.
The one
he scored
nils.
more than Verts, but so he's fine.
Again,
Don't worry, he's
Vert
not the
isn't a
problem.
forward. What you're trying to say,
Well,
but you're
what is he? Because he's
I
played
thought he is a
everywhere. He
forward.
never does anything.
no, he's
But
not a forward. He's a midfielder.
but listen,
He's a
I
playmaker.
do agree. If we fall, listen, I would rather lose on points than lose on goal difference because if I feel like if we lose on goal difference, which means that we're even on points at the end of the season, I would have been like, we got. I can't believe we came from this close to this close.
Yeah,
It
right.
only means that we're getting better. Next year is our year.
Oh, really? By just but so again. But then again, what do you think as you're hopeful for next year? Is Arteta going to do it or what? Because like you said, you were this
Listen,
close and it gets smaller
I'm tired, man. I'm
4
tired.
times.
I'm tired. I want to win at this. I'm still all in. I'm still, and if we're gonna get into it, this was probably one of our best performances this season, and luck was just not on our side. For us to hit the post three
Luck was
times,
that
the
first
ball
goal.
just, huh?
That with Havertz, because Donnarumma is
Listen,
horrible with it. I don't know why he was playing with that, but then again, that's
Yeah,
good for
that was
Havertz for tracking down
yeah,
and putting pressure and beating him to that kick and getting it.
yeah.
But then again,
We
and
it
he
was
almost had
either on
that header.
Havertz to press him and to think I have it in me, or to tactics because we pressed City a lot, and I think we played a great game. My one complaint is that, like, had you done this the past 5 games, we could have. If we had won one of those games, if we had beaten Bournemouth, if we, you know what I mean, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Like, I get that the tactics have been working all season, but at a certain point, when it doesn't work twice, like that's enough. Like they can't leave it to third time and leave it up to chance. This was one of our better games, and like I said, had Eze scored that goal where he hit the post and the ball just skips across the
Oh
line behind the
yeah,
goalkeeper and it doesn't go in, like that would have changed the game. I think when City scored and then we scored the other one right away, they panicked a little bit. Like they were passing the ball out of bounds. They were not able to keep possession. I think had that ball gone in, had it been an inch closer to the inside of the post and it had gone in, I think they start to panic a little bit, and I think we could win that game. At the end, Havertz had
yeah,
another chance, went
close.
right over the bar. Gabriel Magalhaes had one where he headed it in, and it also just hit the post and bounced right out. Any of those gone in, we could have won this game, like 3-1, 3-2, maybe, because I feel like us scoring that goal put a lot of pressure on them, thinking like, "Oh shit!" Like you know, we're not able to do our thing, and they're actually getting these balls in. So um, I think at the end, um, it was a good game. I think if you're neutral, obviously, like I said, I think just
There
luck
was
was
no
on our side.
neutrals
I
in
think we played
Tampa.
better.
There was no neutrals in Tampa.
But yeah, so I think at the end of the day, um, like for like, they still have the better team. You know what I mean? Their Haaland is better than any striker in the league. Shirky is probably the best attacking midfielder in the league
Yeah.
so far. Doku was an animal against someone who was a center back. Um,
Mark
and
Gahey, man, he's still
Gahey was,
he's
I
playing
think
well.
he
I
he
mean,
could have been
yeah,
man of the match if he wasn't. I don't know if he was or not, but it goes to show like the players you bring in. The only one I would say is what was the guy that just came from Bournemouth?
Semenyo.
Yeah,
Semenyo.
Yeah,
Semenyo
he was a bit.
he was
Yeah,
non-existent. He had a
Yeah.
yeah,
terrible game. He was the only one. But like I said, you buy two of the best players in the league. At least one of them's going to show up. And Semenyo has been scoring. He just had an awful game, but Gahey stepped up and he was
yeah.
fantastic in that game. And it goes to show money goes a long way. And like I said, at the end of the day, um, I think they have the better squad. I think they finally gelled come April. and it probably when it matters most, while we have been gelled all season, and now the strings are starting to kind of fray a little bit at the edges of our flag, and we're trying to keep it together.
Do you think that has to do with because Pep has the championship mentality? Like he's won the championship. These players that are on that team won championships. They know when to turn it up. They know what to do in these types of moments compared to Arsenal, who have, I mean, Community Shield, FA Cup, they're not the same thing as the
No,
Premier League. And Arteta hasn't won anything that grand. And of course, he was with Pep as an assistant, but
yeah.
on his own, he hasn't. So do you think that might be a little bit what he's lacking in a sense? Like does he know how to get over that hump in a way to,
I mean, that's been the question, and I don't think that's it, because like like Liverpool won it last year, and had we had the same amount of points from the year prior, we would have won it last year, and then obviously we had an injury crisis. So, like he said, like sometimes you just have to be there at the right time. You have to get those amount of points at the right time. Sometimes you're gonna win it with 99 points, or sometimes that one season where you hit a record and hit 99 points at
yeah.
Liverpool team that
And
had
then
99
they
points,
had
someone gets
fucking
100.
100.
So sometimes you just have to be there at the right time. And I don't think I do have to question sometimes Arteta, like is he able to get us over the line? But as far as mentality, like the players that are on the City squad, aside from Holland, like um who were there for like the Champions League, and Rodri, like Semenyo, like he hasn't won more than a lot of the players on the Arsenal team. Like I said, Gahey won the FA Cup. A lot of the players on the
Yeah.
Arsenal team won the FA Cup as well. So a lot of those players that won all those trophies with Pep aren't really there anymore. Stones is retiring. Well, from Manchester City, he's moving on. So like a lot of those players aren't there anymore. A lot of these players are new. Cherky, for example, like so. I don't think it comes down to that mentality. It's just about, um, like I said, they have a fantastic squad, and I feel like they're finally gelling at the right time. But I think they were good enough to play the season that they've had previously. Um, when you can't rely on team effort, sometimes you have to rely on individuality from
Yeah.
players. And I think their players individual are good enough to kind of take and win the games that they did so far. So they were able to rely on kind of like both sides of those, where like one player can do enough to get you a win, and now they're just all playing really well. So if
Yeah.
one player like Semenyo doesn't play well, the rest of the team stepped up and were able to get themselves over the line. So it's a big, big dent on the title race, but it's not over. I'm not giving up yet. They have a game in hand, but it's a game in hand,
Well,
man. Otherwise, they would say,
let's
"Oh, well, they have 3
It's against
points that they have to
let's
play."
Burnley,
No,
which Burnley, what do you think it's going to be?
let's do
listen.
this. It's not Burnley. It's Crystal Palace.
If Alan believes that
Sure.
Tottenham can win and win and win and win, then why can't Burnley
All
and
right,
Crystal Palace do it?
let's do the same exercise then.
Let's
Ready?
do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. all
Is that
right.
what you were doing while we were discussing it, doing a little homework, a
All
little
right,
side
let's do it.
project?
But I can't say because it has to be unbiased, even
All
though
right,
you're
all
both
right.
haters.
Oh, it
So,
wasn't unbiased.
let's go through Manchester City's. No, let's go through Manchester City's game. All
Okay,
right.
say it, man.
All
It's shitty.
I can't finish. So then they're facing Burnley next. Okay. So what do they get?
Big points. It's Burnley.
0, so they're not beating. Oh, you're like, well, Burnley, they're fighting relegation, so they're not.
No,
3?
I can't vote. You guys have
they're in
to.
relegation.
All right. Let me write this
3
down before I
points.
forget.
I just did the calculator,
Oh, I got the pen and pen. I got it right here.
so I
3
just did
points
one
for City then?
plus
Calculator.
without hitting equal, so that it all shows up.
So they have 3 games. 3 points out of the Burnley. Then they play Everton. 3.
I
Well,
feel
Everton
like that
are
could be a
playing for
draw.
something.
Oh, you
feel like-
Yeah,
see?
see?
That's what I'm
Is it
saying.
a
That's
draw?
why I'm saying draw. I'm saying draw. I feel like Pickford is gonna. When it's these types
Best
of games,
goalkeeper.
he's phenomenal. Yeah,
No,
I think.
I say 3 points.
City?
All right, there you
Yep.
go. All right.
Brentford.
Where are they
Remember a
playing?
hard
Nah.
team at home.
I can see a draw in
Yeah,
this one.
That's what I'm
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to put location where they're playing because at Brentford at home they play well.
Bournemouth.
No, they're losing. Bournemouth's losing. 3 points for City.
Well, they're
Villa.
Just because they beat Arsenal doesn't mean they're going to
sit
beat
there and take it. All right.
who?
Villa.
Villa.
City.
City,
No,
yeah.
Villa, come on there.
All right.
Maccabi's
So that's 13 points.
Out of 15.
Oh, they're not getting 13
All right.
points out of 6 games.
Now
All
let's
right,
do
now let's see
Arsenal.
Arsenal's.
Newcastle.
Oh, but they're
Win.
playing at the Emirates,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I can see-
Injured
oh,
Newcastle.
3 points? Okay.
3 points for Arsenal, yeah.
Fulham.
I can feel like a draw. Fulham's a good team.
You could barely beat Fulham.
Who? Well,
Okay,
but
let's.
we beat. We're
So
the, when you lose the game, when you lose the lead by 3 points, remember it was Liverpool's Dominic Soboslai that lost you that. You're welcome.
Okay, so Fulham, I'll give 3 points.
All right, there you go. I gave 1 point. Alan's given 3. There you go.
2.
West Ham.
West Ham 3 points.
We just said the opposite.
No, I thought, what did we say? What did you guys say?
We said that they wouldn't beat Arsenal would beat West Ham regardless.
Yeah, so I said 3 points for
Okay, so 3 points.
Arsenal.
Burnley.
You did
3 points, I guess. Yeah,
And then Crystal Palace.
that's where we draw. I feel like Crystal
Draw?
Palace. They I feel like you guys had trouble with Crystal Palace, haven't you?
No,
During the
we
season?
beat them in the FA Cup. We
Crystal
beat them.
Palace is, I think they have some midfielders that are injured. Like Andy Wharton wasn't playing.
Oh, Andy Warren's out.
Someone else wasn't playing. Yeah.
All right, then I guess 3 points. So that's
So
them
you're
winning. That's win 15, right?
So you're saying they're winning all the games left?
Me? What about you? What are you thinking?
No, I'm just saying. So that's 15 points, right?
But
How many
just
points?
like I said, just look how Arsenal play some days.
But wait, what math did I just do?
Because I said they were going to draw
Okay.
against Fulham. I feel like they're going to draw against someone.
If
Where they're
anything, it
gonna
might
end
be
up being the same
Newcastle.
points.
So they'll have 15. Well, so 15 points. If not, it's what?
13, I think. I don't think they'll lose. I think they'll draw. Either to Newcastle or Fulham.
Okay, so you're saying 13 points.
That's what I think
Okay.
is going to go to goal difference.
So wait. I did something on purpose. Oh, I got something up my sleeve.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
So basically, we're saying that out of the last 5, Newcastle gets 13, Arsenal gets 13. But then we got that
Newcastle?
game in hand.
You mean
Manchester
City?
City.
Man City. Well, yeah, Man City has a game in hand against Crystal Palace.
Okay,
What is that?
3 points.
that's a draw. Eddie Nketiah a hat trick. Erling Haaland hat trick.
So if it's a draw,
You still win by 1.
if it's a draw,
So you're saying
so if it's
Arsenal
a draw,
beats,
then you guys win by 2 points, the league by 2
Yeah.
points.
Yeah,
If it's
If
3
it's-
points, it's
down to goal difference.
yeah. It's gonna be a tight one. I don't.
So
You
tight.
guys said, "Oh, it's gonna be decided by week 36." I don't think so.
I
and the best thing is
think
with the
relegation.
last.
Relegation
But
is going to go
everyone
to the
plays
end.
the same. Everybody plays the
Yeah.
same time on match week 35 and
Yeah,
7.
it's championship day. Yeah,
So
championship Sunday. And I think relegation is going to go to the end, and the title's going to go to the end.
Yeah. Yeah. The title will go to him because
And I think 4th
What
and
about
5th
Ryan?
spot are going to go to the end.
City has a tougher schedule. They have that game in hand, but they have a tougher schedule.
We only leave London for one of those 5 games.
Yeah. West
I know
Ham.
you play at home.
West
Ham and
West Ham is
Crystal.
in London. Well, those are South London and East London.
Oh wow, Jesus. Okay.
So which one are we leaving for?
None.
Who are we playing again? Brentford?
Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, Crystal Palace away.
Yeah, I mean they're all within, and then we just got the Champions League to worry about too. Which, regardless of not if we make it through, that's 2 extra games that City aren't
Oh.
playing.
There you go.
Wait.
Injuries, tired
Let me go back
legs,
to
maybe?
Aston Villa
Oh
real quick
my
and
God.
Tottenham. We're playing Aston Villa in the middle of their 2 Europe. Is it Europa?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they
2 of their
qualified,
legs.
too. And Nottingham
So-
Forest as well, right?
I think
Is it
so.
Forest?
So they might not want to play us. I'm telling you, you guys have to
Alan's
believe.
Alan's having a
Let's
little more hope
believe.
that he can survive.
Sí, se puede. See, but honestly, I do think even though City beat Arsenal this weekend and it was wonderful to watch, I still don't think it's in their hands to win it. I think it's still in Arsenal's hands
They're the
to
ones who have
decide.
to lose it. But
Yeah.
look how their form has been this April.
Yeah.
So when you see that, they need a game to show that. I mean, like Pat said, this Man City game, they played well. It could have gone 2-3 or 3-2 on the Eze and Havertz miss, and the Gabriel header as well. It could have. So maybe that's where it starts with the next game. They start winning, but it all depends if Man City matches their pace and wins. And then at this point, it's goal difference and everything like that.
I'm be so upset. No, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna be so upset if you guys win it by 2, because those are the 2 points that
What you guys?
because we took
from
away
the
'cause we
draw
took
against City.
yeah, and
Does the lanky
beating
go?
them.
That's a lanky man. He's Arsenal through and
You're
through.
welcome. You're welcome.
Well,
But then I was like, no, because if we lose it, we'll definitely be in relegation.
listen, we'll beat West Ham for you. Don't worry. We'll do you another. We'll throw you another bone.
Okay.
Listen, if we lose the title
We'll take
before
it.
that West Ham game, we're gonna do a Sunny, and we're gonna miss our chances, and be like, oh no, West Ham
Payback.
beat us.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Remember us? Remember that year?
Remember you
Guess
guys
what?
were doing
Is
the
That's real. That's real confident, thinking that you can win the league by then.
I said if we lose it, we'll let them
Oh.
win. I don't care anymore. The difference is if we lose, if we're already lost it by then, it won't matter where we end up. We'll already be in Champions League, where you guys are fighting for
Exactly.
Champions League and chose to lose
Don't
so that we wouldn't win the league.
If, and this is highly unlikely, if we go down, we're gonna get promoted the next season, right? With already having Europa League slot in our pocket.
How's that?
Just gotta win the FA Cup, baby. Hey, listen.
Good luck. You can't even win one game in the Prem, and you're
it's
going to try to
happened
win the
before.
FA Cup?
It's happened before. It's happened before.
At least you get another championship title if you win the championship.
And then we'll go in next season.
And they're gonna say, just like now, they're gonna be like champions of England. You're
never saying that. You're never saying that. You're never saying that.
Speaking of, a team that Tottenham will not be playing next season is Leicester City, officially relegated to League One today.
Oof. After winning the league, what? 10
years ago.
10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Oh, it's been 10 years?
They won it in 2016?
2016, yeah.
Why do I keep thinking they won it in 2015?
2015, 2016.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 2014 to 2015 season.
No, I think that was Chelsea, wasn't it? Am I wrong? Or no, that was Manchester City as well.
Oh, wow. I mean, look at Sunderland. I mean, they didn't win the championship, the title, but, they did get relegated further down.
Yeah, Leicester won in 2015, 2016.
Leicester.
So that means Chelsea had to have been 2014, 2015.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's...
Yeah, Chelsea won it that year. I remember that.
Were we in second?
Yeah. No, Manchester City was second. Arsenal was third. You guys were fifth.
Remember those days when
days.
you were in single digits?
We'll be back. If we stay in, mark my words. What's the time? What's the time mark at this? What time hatch? What time marker? Are we at?
54 and a half.
All right.
There you go.
It is what?
To cut it out just
It is
in case.
April 21st, 2026. All right. If we stay in the league, we are winning the league within the next 5 years.
With De Zerbi, the one you not a fan of?
I don't know if he'll be there.
Oh, you still thinking
But-
that?
He didn't say which league, so I believe it.
Yeah, sure.
I think League One should be
The Premier
Greece.
League. We're winning the
Oh.
Premier League.
Oh. Well, we'll be in the Super League
Nah, they don't.
or the
You still-
Netflix League, whatever it is they're gonna start now.
Right. The Amazon Prime League. But we will win in 5 years. Mark my words.
5 years?
Okay.
Okay.
Live it.
All right.
Live it.
Let's make it to the 5-year mark so we can roll this clip back.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Should we go to next week's games? I know
Yeah,
some
let's
of
go.
them started already today.
Yeah.
Chelsea losing to Brighton.
Ooh,
5
got
games in a
whooped.
row. 5 losses in a row.
Yep.
Scoreless 5 games in a row.
Scoreless.
So what? Do you think he's going to keep his position or next?
I don't know.
I mean,
I feel
they
like-
wanted
I
him
feel like
there,
he-
so there you go.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a caretaker situation.
I'll tell
He's
you
not
what.
the right guy.
I'll tell you what. And I'll say I appreciate this. I feel like we're not getting a lot of banter from Tottenham, obviously, because they're in a relegation battle. We're not getting a lot of banter from Liverpool because they obviously spent a ton of money and it didn't work out. We're getting banter from City, and it's fair. They cut all this huge lead. But we're getting a lot of banter from
Chelsea?
Chelsea. And I'm like, who?
Chelsea shouldn't speak.
Because they're World Cup champions. Like, bro, no one cares about this the McDonald's Cup, all right? So
What if it was a Tigers Cup?
Oh, that's different.
That's prestigious,
You
yeah.
never seen that.
It's a once in
You
a
never
lifetime.
seen that.
But we're getting a lot of banter from Chelsea fans, and I'm like, they talk so much after we lost that game to City, and then they go ahead and lose to Brighton at home, 5 games scoreless, 5 games losses.
Bad goals too.
And I'm like, keep talking, keep worrying
Yeah.
about us.
They keep falling.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
no transfer window for them
Oh,
next
yeah.
season. Keep going. Go ahead, worry about everybody else but yourselves. Go ahead.
They gotta look at another fire. They gotta look at something else that's going horrible because they can't look at themselves. They're a mess.
And it's funny
Probably.
too because we talk about City and like their injection of money as if Chelsea didn't go through that too.
Yeah.
Chelsea tried to fake it like they've been a historic club. And
They
it's like,
bought out by a Russian oligarch.
yeah, exactly. Who's no longer? I don't even know where he's at.
He was
But-
made to sell after the war, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3. It wasn't even like a 1-0 or a 2-1.
Yeah,
It was a 3-0 whooping.
And that
After
team
3
took their
minutes.
spot in champions in European
Yep.
position.
Yep. But those men are aging quickly. Just saying. They're
Man,
And I was just
City.
gonna say,
City of
what's it
men.
called? Moises Caicedo signed another
Yeah.
contract extension. Bro, you're already
They
you're already
were-
like 2 years in to your 8-year contract, and you signed another. You know what?
Yeah.
Just a 33. I'm like, what? It makes no sense.
They were making fun of it on TV. The commentators, they're like, "Oh, Caicedo just signed.
Yeah.
They made sure
Contract
they
extension.
secured him on his future." They're like, "Well, was his future really in jeopardy? I think he had like 5 years left."
Yeah, exactly. It's they don't know what they're doing with that club.
But yeah, that was the first game of match day 34. Next game is tomorrow, 3 p.m. I'm not gonna watch because I feel like I'm gonna jinx it.
Working.
Is Burnley at home, the next team to yet to be relegated so far, against Manchester City.
Oh,
And what did we say? 3 points.
3 points for Burnley. Yeah, exactly.
For City.
No,
City.
I was hoping for them to beat Nottingham Forest, and look what they did. So good luck with that. They had a 15-minute hat trick by Morgan Goose White. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He said he's
Cool.
warming up for you guys for Spurs.
Good.
All right, another game tomorrow, 3 p.m. Bournemouth against Leeds. Leeds trying to secure this place
Bournemouth.
out of relegation.
Bournemouth.
I
Up
think it
the
could be a draw.
cherries. Listen,
Draw?
be cherries.
I think
A
Bournemouth,
draw.
win
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
still
Alan wants
safe.
it. No,
They're
change
still
it.
safe.
Change it to Leeds now, just to
They're
get
like-
Alan's like.
They're like
"Aw,
6 points above
wow, haters."
So
you.
if you guys can get 15 points, we can get 15 points.
Okay.
No,
All right, and we go to
you're going
Friday.
undefeated then.
A team that we thought might be relegated, Sunderland at home against Nottingham Forest. Are Forest safe yet? Are they going to try to secure
Nope.
it here?
They're not safe yet.
But they'll get a point out of it. I feel like they'll
Okay,
get
I'd
the
say
draw.
1-1, yeah. They've been shaky Sunderland lately. All right. Saturday, Fulham against Villa.
Fulham's at home, I guess.
Yep.
The Craven Cottage.
Fulham's form's a little rough, but let's give it to Fulham. I want Fulham to get hit. I want them to start getting in that groove. I want them to feel go on a little winning streak.
Oh, for the
All
next game,
right.
for Arsenal game? Yeah, let's go Fulham. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think
Okay.
Fulham can pull it off.
All right. I think West Ham can pull up their next game against
Nah.
Everton. West
Everton.
Ham, Bowen, Somerville in form.
Somerville's on. He's gonna be looking for other clubs
Mavropanos?
soon.
He did a whole lot of nothing the other day, though.
But he's gonna do a whole lot of something to keep Spurs
I'm gonna
down.
go draw.
Yeah,
I'm going
draw as well.
Everton.
West Ham are at home. They'll hit them on the counter. They're not good at taking counters, Everton.
I think
Yeah,
draw.
but I'm going Everton.
Of course, you have no choice.
They're moist.
All right. It's on
you're a fan too?
Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain, 7 a.m. Pacific. Wolves. Oh, the podcast's favorite team.
The relegation derby.
Glory, Tottenham Hotspur.
Wolves are officially relegated
Tottenham
after the most recent draw. I think it was which was true recently. Can't remember, but
West Ham.
Oh yeah,
West Ham Crystal Palace.
That's
what brought him down.
That's what nailed in the coffin.
You see, they can't even beat Crystal Palace, and you want them to beat. Come on,
Wolves already had the nail in the coffin, and they're gonna go out guns blazing, and they're gonna attack that poor little bird on the ball.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolves are gonna pull the upset, bro. I
mean, let's talk about your worst nightmare of the season. Let's talk about your worst nightmare of the season. Crystal Palace.
Oh,
I know.
Crystal Palace. Here we go. Revenge or same old story?
No,
against Liverpool at home.
Revenge. They're dry. They got nobody.
Guess who took a picture with the FA Cup wearing a
wow.
Yeah. But guess who was tagged in that photo? Pat was a season ticket holder.
Yeah, that's true.
Where's your allegiance?
So Liverpool at home against Palace. I'm gonna go Palace for this one, but
Me too.
You are.
All right, then we have Arsenal against Newcastle United.
Oh, you know what? Newcastle.
Wow. I would never do that to you. And then we have Manchester United on Monday against Brentford. Oh, and the haircut guy, what's his name?
Strand United?
Yeah.
The United Strand?
The United Strand. He's got 5 games left.
Oh, yeah. So they have to
now he's got to deal the whole summer with that mop on his head.
And that is not pleasant.
I know Alan's had his hair that long.
So, yeah, it's not good.
Wow. So this is his last chance because, friendlies don't count.
Now think of it. I want to hear Manchester United's last 5 games.
All right, here we go.
Let's do the math for them.
All right, so their next game is Brentford at Old Trafford.
I feel like it can be a draw. I feel like he already loses.
Again?
I'm going to say win just because Man United's next 5 games. Let's see if we get a haircut. Then they have, this one's easy, against Liverpool at Old Trafford.
Revenge.
Yeah, they win.
United?
Yeah.
No,
I think so too. Then they go away to Sunderland.
Draw.
So no haircut. You ruined it already.
At the Stadium of Lights, it's Stadium of unfortunate news.
Then they go. No. Then they host Nottingham Forest.
They beat them.
Oh, okay. Now okay.
Yeah.
And then they go away to Brighton. Last game of the season.
Lose again.
So there's no. You guys don't think there's even an ounce of a chance that they could win all these 5 games?
No, I think there's a draw in here somewhere.
They had a month rest.
Yeah, and they still lose, and they still lost.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Yeah, because they still lost to Leeds. They lost to Newcastle. They drew to Bournemouth. They've only won 2 out of their last 5. They barely beat Chelsea, and Chelsea just got destroyed by Brighton. So
yeah, true. There's no haircut in the guy's foreseeable future.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
we're already.
How are they? How are they fighting for third and they haven't won? Are the points this year? They're pretty low, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or is it just
I think
me?
he's already what? He's
Or is
already
it just Tottenham?
doubled Ruben Amarin's what total out of his whole
Yeah.
Man United career, I guess.
Basically.
He already tied it up or something. He's already surpassed it, but yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
people are
what it
getting
is.
tired of him. I heard there's a lot of Man United fans that are ready to move on from Michael Carrick.
Yeah. Well, he was only a caretaker anyway.
Yeah, but then so they're gonna bring the
But
wrong
he's
person
showing
in.
something.
Yeah. All right. So, what's going to be the highlight game of the week? Is it going to be Burnley Man City or
I want to say Wolves and
Wolves Tottenham?
Spurs.
Why?
Yeah.
Not Liverpool Palace?
Because they have their
Not
their
Arsenal and
future in their
Newcastle?
hands.
Not Liverpool Palace? We're all like the Spider-Man being like,
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel
Let's
this is
see
an
what-
interesting story.
I feel like it should be the Manchester United games until they lose.
Who else is playing?
I feel like it's got to be Man City Burnley because if they catch up, that's even on points
But that's still match week 33.
until Arsenal
No, it's
play next
match.
weekend.
That's match week 34.
Yeah. So
Not on the Premier League page.
Yeah,
That's what I
no,
was
they
going
they
off
did
of.
it weird. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
okay, that's why I'm so confused. You see, that's
I like that Liverpool Palace game, but
Yeah.
Palace is not the same.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same.
You know what? Let's go United Brentford. I think that's a good game.
all right,
All
let's see
right.
if they
Yeah, I
win.
think it
If they
is.
win this one, then we'll keep it going.
All right.
It's for
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
All right.
I
So
don't
let's
need. I don't need you guys. I don't need the intention.
All right, let's do predictions. So, first game is Wolves against Tottenham.
Be honest, Alan.
Let's go.
Be honest on your second prediction too.
All right.
Are you going to be ballsy and go for 3 predictions?
Nah, I just need one.
Unless
Just need one. And this one is going to get us 3 points because Tottenham are going to go visit Wolves. And unfortunately, we're going to make it even worse for Wolves with a 2-1 victory. Wolves aren't going to make it easy, but we will come out with 3 points. We will leapfrog West Ham after West Ham draw or lose to Everton. The race is on. Bang, bang.
You said clean sheet against Brighton.
Yeah, but we scored our 2.
Okay.
It's not my fault they're cheating. Faking injuries and
so what'd you say? What's the score?
2-1 for the Wolves. I mean, sorry. Close. It should be for Wolves, but
2-1 for
2-1
Tottenham.
for Spurs.
All right. Next game is Liverpool at home hosting Palace.
Come on, Randy.
Because Anfield is a fortress. I know we have to. And this is already the weakest Crystal Palace squad, and if we can't beat them, slot out. How many times you gonna have? How many chances you get to face the same team and go undefeated against them, lose? Whatever. I think we're gonna finally
Flip it.
Flip it. I have no hair anymore. Well, that's where we're at. What's it called? Liverpool's gonna win. I think it's gonna be 2-0.
2-0? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then the next game we have, all these are on Saturday, which is nice. 12:30 p.m. we have Arsenal against Newcastle. And I'm going to go Arsenal 3-1. I think we're going to play the same way.
Wow.
Same way. They're injured too, but we have enough. We have the depth. I think we're going to take it to them. We're going to be upset. We're going to be ready. Fire. Ask me what I feel. Fire.
Oh. Tell me why I feel like an upset.
That's why he's sweating, because he's nervous.
Yeah, you will be upset. All right. And then the highlight game of the week, Manchester United at home hosting Brentford.
What? Oh,
Manchester
yeah, Manchester United. I thought you said Burnley. I'm confused.
No, Brentford.
Brentford, okay, and Man United.
I'm going to go 2-1. Manchester United 2-1. To United.
United.
You know what? I'm going to say it's a draw. I'm going to say 2-2.
I was going to say draw too.
2-2.
I'm going 1-1.
I thought draw, but I'm going to keep the hopes alive for the haircut.
Oh, haircut's gone. It's a real world. They got Thiago, bro. They got Shad.
All right.
They're pretty good.
And
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
all the
wait.
games.
1-1. 1-1 for me. I don't know if I said it.
Yeah, I wrote it down. 1-1 for you, 2-2 for me, and Pat's got it 2-1 for Man U.
What was my prediction for the Arsenal City game?
I think you said. Oh,
City?
wow. Okay. So 3 points.
None of us listen to the podcast.
Oh, you got 6?
No.
3.
Huh? I
Yes,
froze.
you get 3 points, right?
Yeah.
Next
Where am I
time,
at?
write this down. All right. Now I gotta listen to the podcast and catch all.
Should be already. Okay. All right, and that is an episode. Thank you for joining us today for Rivals on the Pitch, match week 33. Tune in next week where we go over the results of match week 23. We talk about how Tottenham is going on a 5-game win streak and how Arsenal just lost the league. And then Crystal Palace once again beats Liverpool. So it'll be an exciting episode. Make sure you join us next week. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify.
Yeah.
Share with your friends, family, whoever is in dire need of listening to 3
Coworkers.
grown men talk. Co-workers, yeah. And let us know how your team is doing this season, where you predict them to finish at the end of the season with 5 games left. And come on, you Spurs. I'm Alan.
I'm Pat.
I'm Randy.
Peace. Koi.
Remember,
Boy.
check your Spurs friend. They need help.
No, they believe. Just like Ted Lasso, belief is all you need.
3 points is what you need. Later.